ages. We could start at Russell Wilson. You don't know too much about sports.
What does that mean about him and being benched if he don't basically recant his documents or something? Like,
So
what's going on?
apparently, back in October, right before they went on a bye week, Russell Wilson didn't give the details of who exactly approached him and his agent about him restructuring his deal to save the team some money. And basically, what they stated was if Russell doesn't accept a deduction in his pay, that he would be benched. And Russell Wilson thought that was a little crazy because he been motivating the team. He been working hard to innovate his skill set in the direction of Sean Payton's. He been doing everything that he didn't do in year one with the Broncos to ensure that he was to play winning football this year. And for them to then come to him and say, basically threaten him, if you don't reduce your contract or reduce your pay wages for the following season, you will be benched.
But why is he doing? What happened?
Well,
They
his
say
play
injury. Is he injured?
he ain't injured. His play has been a little low, but let me let Russell explain it because I don't want to do him any disservice, and I honestly want you to hear this shit so you can see how crazy this shit sounds.
Okay.
Because his NFL Players Association responded to that, and their response was it was a violation of the agreed upon between the NFL and the players CBA.
So it's
So
like a HIPAA
by
violation.
asking him, yep, no, it's nothing like HIPAA because what you make or what they make is public records. So that's not HIPAA. It's basically they have a deal in place. Once you sign a patent contract, agent and all, documentation and all, you don't have the right to basically come up to the player and threaten them if they don't take a pay cut. But I want you to hear what Russ said because Russ broke it down perfectly about what happened. Let's see.
It's been a process, just using those ones too.
There's been a lot of attention about the contract situation. Did they approach you or your agent in October regarding adjusting the contract?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
what can
yeah.
you say about
Yeah,
that?
they just during the we beat the Chiefs. They came up to me during the bye week and beginning of the bye week on Monday or Tuesday, and they told me that if I didn't change my contract, my injury guarantee, that I'd be that I'd be benched for the rest of the year. And for I don't know, I think we had 9 games left or so. I was definitely disappointed about it, and it was a process throughout the whole week, for a whole bye week, and we just came off beating the Chiefs, played a pretty good game against the Chiefs. We just came off of that, so I was excited, obviously, for us fighting for the playoffs and get on a hot streak, and and then NFLPA and NFL got involved or whatever. I think at some point, but I think for me, I just I came here to play here, to win. I knew it was going to be a process to sign a 7-year deal to that's for us to go and play hard, and that's my goal every time I step into the white lines is give everything I have. I want to be here. I want to play here. I want to be able to win here. I want to win championships here. I want to give my all every week. No matter what the circumstances are, no matter what the score is, and
I won't talk about it.
How can you not like that, man? It takes a mentally tough man to sit up there and basically explain to people that they tried to punk me, and I, as a God fearing man, I ain't going for that shit. That's what you got.
Sierra got her a good one.
Would you have been able?
That man could have spazzed and all types of belligerent acts. That man just said it is what it is, and that's just.
Man, that's
I know
that,
what I'm about.
right. Shit, wow. When you hear that though, that shit sound crazy, right? Like they told me. So basically, back the final year that RG3 was in DC, that was the whole argument. RG3 was coming off of his leg injury, where everyone saw him fall. And the thing was, they didn't want to risk having to pay RG3 a whole nother year while he's hurt if they had put him out there. So they benched him. So they couldn't risk any injury. Because if he get injured, he's guaranteed that money. That money takes away from their salary cap and what they're able to spend. Mm-hmm. So while emotionally we think that's bullshit, if I know we aren't really moving towards the playoffs and actually going to have a competitive chance, why am I going to let him go out there and keep playing games, risking him getting injured?
And I still having to pay out.
And I still got to pay him whatever I got to pay him.
And put somebody else in.
That don't make sense. Right?
It's automatic in a red.
So why we want to be emotional because we think they tried to strong arm him, business-wise, it makes sense.
You still gonna get paid.
Yeah, it's just
and there's but you just won't.
They just don't want to risk losing close to $100 million for one physical year if you was to go out and break your leg and not be available next season. So then they don't have the financial piece to go out and find your replacement for the time being. They still understand they got to pay you this money. But if we put you out there for the next 3 or 4 games and you get injured, we going to be struggling. And we don't want to risk that as an organization.
I might as well sit out and pay you already. What I'm paying you. Then to pay you on extra.
Yeah, double that.
I get it. It's a business on either side, on both
either
sides.
Side. Like, why we want to be emotional.
I'm the human, and that's an extra bag for me. Y'all the corporation, like, that's a negative bag for me. So it's, But he gonna figure it out.
They all gonna figure it out. Yeah, they all gonna figure